Hold on. Hi, chat. There we go.
Get over here.
I'm a fight the fitness squad patient test. Dang,
Say hi, you're
the
on
fitness
live.
squad patient test got hands. Yeah.
Oh, well, we're still in ad jail.
There we go. Oh,
Ad just ended according to my timer.
Okay.
Wait, it still hasn't even. Am I up right now? Are we up right now?
Yeah. There might
Dude,
be.
the delay is crazy.
There might be hella delay.
Huge delay.
There. Don't mind the delay.
Yeah.
Don't mind the delay.
Delay like that, all right?
Wow, that is crazy delayed. Hello.
Hello. Hi, chat. Say hi.
Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, I'm excited. The height difference. That's true love, man.
Yeah.
That's about the height difference between me and my husband.
No, he's not. He's 6'5". I'm 5'6".
Oh, see, my husband's 6 foot and I'm 5'3".
But yeah, thanks for joining us. I guess I'll introduce myself. I'm Russell. This is Emily. And we own Neko Alley Anime in Stuart, Florida. Little tiny anime store that is 2 hours south of Orlando, 2 hours north of Miami, smack dab in between. And we like to host meet and greets in our store and introduce new VTubers almost every week.
Get all the poopers.
Yeah.
All the poopers.
For the past year and a half, we've been doing it.
I know. That's wild. That's so cool.
We've done a ridiculous amount of meet and greets, so it's been a little crazy.
A little crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for
joining. Is this Playmate Nasty Asterisk Height Difference?
I'll show it now before I forget. The little lad, so she can see it.
The little lads. Yes, show it off.
At our last convention that Mama joined us at, we got to see all of the, or rather us got to see all the voice actors of Cowboy Bebop, and we got a special thing signed.
Yeah, I was on a mission that whole time.
That's so sick. We love the signed
except for the one blonde lady that everybody falls in love with.
I'm so bad at character names. I have no idea who you're talking about.
I don't even remember her name. It was so sad because so she's the one that Spike is in love with. That's who it is. Even though she doesn't show up that much throughout the whole series.
Crazy over her.
But they kept advertising her, and I remember I went up to Spike because they were so everyone was super nice except for the pricing of some of these people. I hate to say it, I don't want to be mean in any way, but the voice actor for Ed, she is she has done other things, but not as relevant to justify her price.
Oh no.
She charged $90 for a signature.
I didn't realize they come with charges. What
was it? We were looking up John Cena or something, and his was $250.
No, his was his signature was $250. I think a photo op was $300.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And if you wanted a chair signed, I think it was more.
A chair.
Yeah, if you wanted anything like that, it was more money. That's why and even with her, if it's they add a premium signature if it's something that they deem you could resell it. Thankfully, they didn't. Yeah, Funko Pops are usually more money. They didn't deem that as a premium one, so it was more personal. But yeah, so the Spike, the voice actor for Spike, he's done so much more, which I didn't even know until because I just watched Cowboy Bebop not too long ago for the first time, fully through, because I never watched it completely. And the voice actor for Spike, I'm listening to him, and I'm like, man, he sounds so familiar. He was the voice actor for the robot for Toonami.
No way!
It brought back so many memories. I was just his voice sounds so familiar.
What is that robot's name? Because that robot was the highlight of my freaking life, man.
Yeah, every time, as soon as you saw him pop up, I was like, all right, it's
Tom.
gonna get good.
Toonami robot Tom.
Oh yeah, but yeah, he is the voice actor for it. So he's done way more notable roles, and he was $60.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, they're all very nice, but the only thing that was like really annoying is I went in the line of it was one of the girls, and when I went in the line of it, it's like I understand wanting to be like kind of like have a moment with your fans,
Mm-hmm.
but man, I was like the 8th person in line, so I'm like, oh, this is gonna move pretty quick, and
And then he was gone for 3 hours.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
it was such a long because so like the first person in line to go up,
Yeah.
he was definitely a reseller. He pulls
Oh.
out like 20 things for her to sign.
Oh my
Like he
god.
paid for each of them, so like he spent like a good amount of money.
Couple
But he
grand.
pulled out like a bunch of Funko Pops, which is usually like you can tell the resellers, they'll
Mm-hmm.
come up with like a whole box of the same Funko
And they let
just
them
to
do
have them.
this?
They do, yeah.
I
That's
mean, they're getting paid for
crazy.
it, so.
Yeah. Because it's like that's why they add a premium tax to it because it's such a common thing. Like the guys
Mm.
next to me at the card shop, they were like, "You should do that," and I'm like, I feel weird about doing that
Yeah, it feels
because it's like,
icky.
yeah, I don't want to be that guy. Like
Abuse of power.
Yeah.
I know I can get like a ton. I've only done it once, and it was when the Soul Leveling like season 2 just came out, and a buddy of mine was going to see the voice actor,
Mm.
and I was like, "Hey, can you get this signed?" They just released Funkos for it, and I ended up paying like maybe $60 for the Funko and for the signature,
Hmm.
and I sold it for 200. So it's like you can make
Damn.
a good amount of money from it, but yeah, it just feels weird. It feels very weird doing it.
Huh.
But some people don't have shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if you've ever
Unfortunately.
heard this. People who have, it's usually like paparazzi people, but they will find like actors and stuff in a airport, have
Mm.
like the worst headshot that they could possibly find, and be like, "Can you sign this? Can you sign this?" Somehow track down these flights and like pressure
Gross.
people. It happens a lot with drag queens. That's the only reason why I
Gross.
know.
See, that's the worst thing. It's when the people like I've seen people videos of people that wait for their flights and have them sign Funkos, and it's like they usually don't charge for it, so that's why they kind of like track them down at airports, which is even creepier. Like I
Mm-hmm.
would not, if I was any of those people, I would not be signing nothing. If you
But yeah,
stalked
hell
me
no.
and found me at an airport, I'm sorry, I'm not signing nothing.
Absolutely not. Get out of my face.
Yeah. Yes, I would just be like, "Yep, you wasted a trip, so I'm not
Yeah.
signing nothing."
And it's always like at the gate too. Like you've gotten through security. So
Yeah.
you've had to pay for an airline ticket to
Wow.
get through security.
Yeah, you're already like tired, ready to like go and relax after probably a long flight, and now you got to deal with people being like, "Can you sign this?"
Gross.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but yeah, some of the things are really expensive. Like even like a lot of these big actors that they do photo ops.
William
It's
Shatner.
like William Shatner. William Shatner, man, that dude is that's like a big thing that we always loved looking at. Is William Shatner gets a lot of people that take photos with him,
Which is
but
awesome.
yeah, but the funniest thing is if you ever look at like he's obviously up there in age. If you ever look at the photos of him recently at photo ops,
Mm.
it's him sitting in a chair and he's like looking past the camera, so he's not even like looking at the camera. And I always laugh because it's like, man, you need like a shaker toy behind this camera just to get his attention. Yeah.
Where I can imitate it is he's number one sitting on a stool, which I understand. The man's like in his 90s, but like he's sitting on a stool the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally
Amazing.
like he is so like out of it. But yeah, they had Luke Skywalker
Mm.
and the other guy.
The other guy.
Anakin? Is it Anakin and Luke?
Probably.
I don't know. I'm not really big into Star Wars, but it was
Mm.
two of them, and they were $500 for the duo photo op.
Wow.
And I'm just sitting there, and how fast they do the photo ops is like it is like moving
Painful.
fast. It's
Damn.
like come up, take a photo, move on. So I always just sit there and think like, imagine you hear the photo click and you're just like, that's 500. That's 500.
Gross. Amazing.
That was for ouch, yeah. That was for a photo op with 2 of the big Star Wars people. Yeah, they did the one that was I was really contemplating, but once again it was very expensive. So like I grew up with Avatar The Last Airbender. And
Classic.
they had the coolest. I was like so close to driving up to Orlando. Almost all of the main cast. So you had Aang, Sokka,
Wow.
Katara, Toph, Zuko, and Iroh, and they were all there.
The second voice actors of the
second
first
Of
one,
course, of course.
unfortunately.
And they were all they had a specific. They had regular photo ops where you can take a picture of them, but they had one specific photo op that was more money, where they all dressed up as their characters, and that was the more. But it was
sick.
like I think it was like 300 to 400, and I was like, but that would be so sick. That was like the first time where I was like, I would spend the money on that because they literally went in costume.
Amazing.
And got all done up for it.
I will say, like, there's been some photo ops that we've taken, and I know there's been a lot of controversy around them, but like we didn't know about this at the time. When we saw Trailer Park Boys, we showed up, they were in costume, and we're like, hell yes.
I don't know if you watched Trailer Park Boys, but
I did not. No.
That was our COVID binge.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Up until we now know that one of the voice actors is being charged for
some not nice things.
Yeah.
Love that. I did want to let you know, if you didn't see it, my chat says they like your store.
Did I see that?
It says, can someone tell this man his place is chill and that he doesn't gotta be nervous because we all like it.
I've gotten over it. I'm not too nervous anymore.
That's
good. Yeah, just
You've
also
done
like
enough.
very tired.
Yeah, fair.
Very, very tired. That's why I got hopefully sponsored one day, Boss Coffee.
Oh,
Best
look at
can of
you.
coffee.
I just want to just run rampant in your store with all those gotcha machines and stuff.
Well, we can, yeah, if no one's here right now, we can, just before we forget, we can spin around and show everyone the store so you can see it.
Let's do it. It'll be a little pixelated, but let's do it.
We're gonna do it slow. If you want, I'll spin. I spin.
I spin. All right, chat, buckle up. Dan, you shush.
Yeah, they just.
Listen, that's my legacy now, Dan.
Okay. I couldn't. Yeah, I didn't want to have it pull out of the computer.
Suddenly disconnected. Stream's over.
I want a really long delay, so I'm just gonna say what I think you're seeing right now, which would be the front counter.
It is, yeah.
And we got our 2 cosplays there.
I see that.
Or 2 of my cosplays. I got Shield Hero and Ancient Magus Bride.
I see that.
And yeah.
Damn, he big.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. Emily had to hold my hand with that skull on. That's all 3D printed.
Oh damn!
I could barely see because in the show his eyes light up.
Thank you, Phoenix.
So I have like these blinding LEDs in my eye. So I couldn't see nothing. Emily had to position me for photos.
That's so sick.
I would get like a line of people. So we can spin.
And then you guys also have like little shirts and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna hopefully be getting more. Also, completely forgot. I did not buy your cutout when I did my order. So
I am not on the wall right now.
The space up there, if you could see,
I do see it. I'm gonna be up there in that little empty space, chat.
I thought that they messed up, and I was like, what the heck, man? And then I looked it up again, and yeah, I messed up.
You done goofed.
Unfortunately, it's not there, but you'll be there. You'll be there at some point.
Amazing.
Trust. So, yeah, we got all our bags, keychains, and such. And then if we keep spinning,
Spin. Oh, look at
we
the
got
cute little store. It's so nice and clean.
we got our plush over there and everything.
Plushies.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah.
Dude.
So let us know if you have any
There we
questions.
There we go.
They're a little
Chat, they have a website. You can buy stuff from their website. Use my code MAMALUMI for 5% off. Just put a post-it with a galaxy in its place until you get the cutout.
Yeah.
Suggestion from Phoenix. Just a black hole.
I got you. I'll make sure that oh, please don't drop that. Please don't drop that.
Don't drop it.
You drop that, I will be upset for the rest of the time.
I just want to do all the gotcha machines. Oh, hey! Look it! Amazing.
So I 3D printed this. To life size.
No
JoJo.
shit, did you?
Yeah, I 3D printed and painted it.
That's so sick.
Wait, I gotta put it over here because
My chat out of the way a little bit.
Your
yeah,
chat.
there we go. There we go. That's so sick that you 3D printed that.
Just looking under his armpit and chat.
Now I need a 3D printer life-size Sephiroth. Here I come.
Yeah.
What machine do you have that printed something of that size?
It
Bamboo.
printed in pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like what, 50 some odd pieces? 100 some odd pieces.
Damn. Damn. That's impressive.
You'd be surprised. There's a lot of like life-size models or like life-size prints that are on there. I think at one point we were talking about doing a Icarus from Solo Leveling print, and then he decided against it and did something else instead. But we have a couple of things that we've just made and remade and fixed and have up for sale for cosplays and stuff like that too.
Amazing.
Like we have a fern staff.
Phoenix BTS member 3D print life size. The whole band just in your house. She's a woman of culture.
I'm doing well, instead of the Icarus statue, I'm doing the Icarus cosplay.
Ooh.
I found the 3D print files for it. So,
I don't know anything about Solo Leveling, so I'm not sure how a cosplay can be 3D printed, but I believe in you.
So basically, I just there's a website that has the files on it, so it just makes it kind of pretty easy. You just pay for the files and make it. The other ones that we have in here, I made a lot of the things for it, but now I just don't have time for it. But I did want to do a cosplay. I will have to paint it and everything. I'm printing it in like white filament, so I'll have to paint it and get lights put into it because he lights up like blue in between
so
like the
sick.
black. So I'll have some stuff to do with it on my own, but it's essentially just kind of waiting until it's done printing. Is basically it.
Yeah, printing takes forever.
Basically, like, even though it's like so big, yeah, it's printed in like chunks that are like this big. So like it took about a month of printing.
Damn.
So yeah, it's a lot of time.
That sounds like
That's
a lot.
why I am gonna sell that Gojo if anyone ever like wanted to buy it. But until
You heard the man.
If someone buys it, yeah, it is expensive.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, store pickup only, no shipping.
Gotta be in Florida.
Yeah, unless you want to pay a ridiculous amount in shipping.
Freight ship that baby.
Yeah, I feel like that would be. Imagine like I do freight shipping and the truck picks it up and they're just like, "Why is this shaped like a body?
Why is this suspiciously man-shaped?" Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So, yeah, I'm basically gonna be selling it for like probably around 2,500. Would be like the ballpark I'd be in.
Yeah.
It was about like $700 in materials.
Damn.
It just
Plus
took a
all
lot
the
of time.
time. Yeah. Don't ask
about,
questions
like,
if you don't want to be accessories. Don't ask why it's man-shaped. You don't want to know.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so that took forever.
I
But it
bet.
was a lot of fun. I definitely will. Hopefully, if someone buys that, I'll get another 3D printer, possibly 2, and just because then that would just speed up the time of actually printing it. So we'll see. We'll see. If someone wants to buy it, you can have Gojo just staring at you in your house.
Just staring at you. That's not creepy at all.
Yeah, just put it at the edge of your bed. He can be your paralysis demon.
Not the paralysis
Instead
demon.
Yeah, it would be the perfect alternative. A little less menacing. But yeah, what am I gonna say? My brain.
That's all right.
What? No, she's gotta ask that question. I can't just say that. Hey, you know what? Lumi, what made you want to start being a V pooper?
A V pooper. I like to poop. No. I really wanted to try out streaming, but I didn't want people to perceive the way that I look. And I discovered VTubers pretty quickly. I don't even remember like how I came across it. They just showed up on my TikTok feed one day. It was definitely during the pandemic when I first started watching streamers. Human streamers at first, didn't come across VTubers on Twitch. I think I discovered the first one on TikTok and I was like, "What is that?" And it only went up from there. Started as a PNG tuber for a couple of weeks maybe before I switched over to 3D Vroid because it's a free program that you can make a model in, and I took off running with that. I didn't get my first 2D model till I was about a couple years in, I feel like. Because I got it like a year ago? And now I've got this, what I'm currently running is this customizable 3D model. I've circled back to 3D. But it was mostly to be able to be social because I had just moved to Texas at the end of 2021. And so I knew nobody. I'm a homebody. I don't go out to go explore and do things, especially in the summertime in Texas, because it's really freaking hot. And I wanted a way to be social, make it through my game backlog, and just try to meet new people. And it kind of really went from just playing some games online to like being a VTuber and doing VTuber things. And I'm fully in love with it. I would love to be able to be more full-time, but alas, I am stuck in the corporate world.
Yeah, that's fair. Have a good day. Yeah, that is fair. Yeah, I've been slowly getting into the VTubing myself, and I learned that it is a lot to juggle.
It is, because it's one of those things where it's always mixed opinions, but the general consensus, as far as I'm concerned, is you have to try and, I don't know, stay relevant, become relevant, stay on top of trends. You really can fall by the wayside and disappear. You can also work your ass off and never be discovered. So it's one of those things where it's like, you have to really want to do it before you just sign up for it. Not to say that you can't do like super duper hobby and like only be a VTuber occasionally and not stream all the time. Like if that's what you want to do, then by all means. But if you want to like achieve big things, there's a lot of time and effort and work involved. Like the VTubing programs are constantly changing, constantly new ones coming out, new ways to do things, to be creative, to... It's really hard to stand out, in my opinion, unless you're like insanely creative and can come up with new ideas, which is very hard to do.
Yeah. That's why I could probably not do it, especially with juggling the business and everything. That's why I kind of just I basically stream when I want to stream. I'm just like my buddy of mine. He hates ads, so he subbed to me, and for like a month I didn't stream, and he's like, "What am I throwing my money away?" I was just like, I didn't feel like streaming. I just don't have the time.
So stop the subscription, God.
I now have like a little chibi model that I use.
Oh, do you? I didn't even notice. Did you share it?
It's still. I don't think I like shared it in the chat. You probably have to look it up, Emily. Okay. I don't think I shared it in the chat, but if you look on my channel, I feel like the VOD's still there, so you can probably see from the screenshot.
I will go look it up.
But yeah, basically it was $60, and I ended up like it was the same company that made Nora's model, so it's super cheap. And I was like, I want to just get a little model and test it out and see how things go and try the software. So it's been fun to learn.
Did you use it on the Neko Alley channel?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think you have your VODs saved and published because there's no videos on it right now.
What? No. It has been I think I streamed like a couple weeks ago. So
yeah, it said January 5th was the last one.
So okay, so it would be like, what's it, like 2 weeks it saves it?
No, I thought it was longer than that. How long does Twitch save VODs? Google. Not ChatGPT. Google.
Because it did have it does save it to it, because I remember when I looked at it, but I think it might be like, unless you have to set it a certain like length of time.
It says 60 days for partners, Turbo, and Prime users, 14 days for affiliates.
Okay, so that's why.
And then 7 days for all other broadcasters.
Okay, so I'm an affiliate, so I get 2 weeks.
Okay.
I was right.
Becky, man, I wish I could be Mama Lumi in person. Well, that's great, because you have. That's my best friend at IRL. She's just being a goober.
Oh, okay. Also, man, like people today, like usually, like if people come up and they're like kind of looking off to the side, I'll like be like, "Oh, come up and say hi."
Yeah.
But the like people that have been coming in, they're like kind of speed walking as soon as they get past the
No VTubers for me, thanks.
Yeah, no paparazzi. It's just like, yeah, usually we'll have like people, like I don't want to bombard them when they come in. So I usually like we'll bring it up towards the end as they're walking around. They'll be like, "What the hell is going on over there?" I don't want it to be like, that's why I don't bring it up right when people come in, because I don't want it to be like, "Hey, come up and talk to this VTuber." Yeah. So it's like people as they're walking out, they'll be like, "Oh, what's going on?" Like, and then I'll be like, "Oh, come on up and say hi." Yeah, literally the past 2 people that walked by, they're just literally like power walking to the door.
Damn. I feel so loved. I'm not scary.
Just start, every time I introduce them, just start yelling.
Hey, welcome in. Come talk to this VTuber before you leave. You can't leave without doing that.
I'll roll you up to the door.
I'll just greet everyone as they walk in. Hello, welcome.
No, but they can't leave
go.
Unless they say hi.
The secret password is acknowledging my existence.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not scary, Becky. You shut up. You shut your mouth.
But yeah, now that I've like used the 3D model, I'm like, man, there's so many like things I have to like kind of have open at once and all
Mm.
that stuff, and I'm like, dang, this is like a little bit more complicated than
There's
I
a
thought.
lot. I have my model. I have the program that connects my redeems together. I have Steam for whatever game I'm playing. I have OBS. Sometimes it, like in my VOD behind you, I'll have the little characters walking around on screen. Um, Discord occasionally, like right now. That's like the
Yeah,
minimum.
yeah.
Because as a
So I'm
3D
also
VTuber, the throwables are built in. But if I was being 2D right now, I'd have another program that you can throw things at me with.
yeah, I'm not
It's a
there
lot.
yet as far as setting things up. I really wanted to like start learning it just so that I
Mm-hmm.
can like troubleshoot things a little bit
Mm-hmm.
because I felt bad before I met Hanako and he's like he would help me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would just sit there and like they would be like, I don't know what's going on. And I'd be like, I don't know what's going on either. I'm just just figure it out basically.
Yeah, it's
But
you're
now
your own
Hanako, like,
tech support, man.
yeah. So now it's just like at least I can possibly give. What the heck are you eating?
Are you just
What are
commenting on
you two
people in your
eating?
store?
No, it's Emily. She
Okay.
walked out like she was holding a popsicle, and she just jammed the whole spoon into my Biscoff spread.
Oh. Get it, girl. I
Damn,
really
no
thought you
shame
were
at
like
all.
live commenting on people in your store, especially when she grabbed the JJK statue earlier. And you were like, "Don't break it." I was like, "Uh-oh, people are touching things."
No, I wouldn't do that. No, I would never talk to a customer. It's just like Emily picked it up and looks like she was struggling. It is like it does weigh a good amount, and I was like, I had an instance where like his legs before they were attached to his hip, I had them sitting there,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the legs fell and snapped,
Oh
and my
no.
heart sank. And I was like, I really hope I don't have to like remake this because I would go crazy if I had
Damn.
to do it. I would like lose my mind at that point. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I would like lose my mind if that was the case.
Yeah.
And so I was like, thankfully, what I did was it didn't fully split,
Mm.
so it like kind of half split, and I jammed like that really like heavy duty glue, and I was sitting there just like squeezing it and just filling it with as much glue as I could.
Praying.
Yeah, and I used like almost a whole tube of glue because I was like, I
Damn.
do not want this thing to fall apart. Because at that point, almost basically all of his legs were together. So if that snapped where it snapped, I would have to redo the whole thing because it's not like I can. Everything else is glued.
Mm.
So unless I somehow got like a clean cut somewhere else, I would have to remake the whole legs again.
That's crazy.
So that's also why I don't do commissions for cosplays or anything.
Fair.
I'm just like way too stressful.
Fair.
Like that's why I'm like I have the fern staff up on the wall over there that I made. And it's like if you want to buy it, it's there, but I'm not going to commission like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to have to because you can physically see it. Like if I do a commission for someone, I would probably stress myself out to the max wanting to make sure that it's perfect.
Yeah.
I, I do that with almost like every cosplay. The worst was Goblin Slayer.
Mm.
I was like, really, really trying my best to get every detail down right. Emily's sending pictures right now in your chat,
Oh.
just so you can see.
I'm checking. Is it in the call chat?
She's gonna, you're gonna put it in her
Is this from
personal
today?
channel.
Oh no, this is ages ago. That's not it. Okay.
Also, I like how your hand like sometimes picks up.
Yeah.
So your hand goes from your side, it just twitches up.
Yeah, I have my hand tracker, but sometimes it thinks like my chin is my hand. So I'll just be sitting there like this, but that's not my hand. It's an
So if
old
you wanted to,
program.
Do you have to like sit there and have your hands up like higher in order for it to work?
Kind of. This is like chest height, because like if I'm down here, it like kind of sees them. Like my hands are not upside down right now, but it thinks they are. So it's a little wonky, but if I'm higher up, it can see the movement. It's an older piece of hardware that they actually don't really support anymore. So at some point it will die and I will have to figure out something else to do for hand tracking. Eventually I'd like a full body tracking system and like a VR headset and all that, but that'll be a ways away.
Also, Emily sent you a whole spam of all of our cosplays.
I see them. That's so sick. Some of the armor pieces. I don't know what.
If I have more time.
Oh, that's okay. That's something from Spy X Family. I was so confused. The giant moon-looking thing with a P on it. I don't understand.
It's a peanut.
Oh, okay.
Because she loves peanuts, I made the mascot of the peanut company.
Amazing.
That was a one. Yeah, the one where Emily looks like she's in a priest outfit was the Goblin Slayer one. The amount of layers that had, like what's crazy with that one is also I don't mind if you pull it up on stream so anyone can see it.
Yeah, let me do that.
But the that one in particular, I found out that getting actual metal chainmail is cheaper than plastic chainmail. If I wanted to get, like, this was before I had a 3D printer. If I wanted to get plastic chainmail, it was like $150. And real chainmail on Amazon was $40. So
I can't pull.
I did the painful decision of literally so in that cosplay, his chainmail is like only towards the bottom. So to make it less on my shoulders if I'm wearing it all day.
Hi, Chris.
I basically made it. I made it into a tank top versus a shirt, so that less was on my shoulders. But still, that was the most painful. Like at the end of the day, I was just like, "Please get this off of me."
Please get this off of me.
Because I had to basically like, I had
this shit down.
I had latex on, a layer of latex.
There we go.
A layer of like padding, the chainmail, the armor, and a black shirt below it as well.
Trying to get this display capture to work. There we go.
My DMs were exposed.
So we have the really cool shield. What is this one from? The shield.
Rising of the Shield. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then this one's adorable. Love that. I don't know what the costumes are, but I love it.
That's from BioShock.
BioShock, okay. This is the one you were talking about with the armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one also, I had like a modified vape that was on the side. So in the show, when he gets angry, his eye turns red and it starts to smoke. So I literally had a modified vape that I had a button that I can press, and it just like kind of shoots out smoke and everything, which is probably not safe because it's basically I had all this like mechanical stuff right up against my face because it's pressed right up against my face. And yeah. And then with that one, which I didn't have a good photo of, because in the show he kills like goblins, and I basically I made this head of a goblin. I've made it out of clay, and then I heated it and I painted it and everything, and I just had it slung across my
there we go.
My body.
Damn. That's crazy. I'm clicking on shit and moving shit. My bad.
No. Yeah.
And then there's the famous Mage's Bride thingy.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know who this guy's supposed to be, but I like his mask.
No, that's like the only photo we seem to have saved on our phones.
That's crazy.
Is with that person.
That head, though, is insane. Very well done.
Yeah.
And then there's the peanut that was confusing me.
Yeah, that one was like so obnoxiously like hot. I had like I had a Camelback, and I had attached to it there was like a portable fan because I couldn't figure out how to make it look good. So we actually have like because so someone recommended do a paper mache, but it kept falling apart. So we ended up switching to doing actual like padding, like for like quilts,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's a fabric material. So I'm literally like melting in there, and the
That's
only way that I
awful.
can see is because it's such a big like outfit, the eyes are actually above my eyes.
Oh, no.
So I had a endoscope that was attached to like a monitor, and the camera was pushed through the front so that I could
Amazing.
see where I'm going.
That's ingenious.
Yeah.
I don't know what this one is, but it's cute.
Let me see. We're a little delayed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the matching one to the one with the shield.
Oh, okay.
So that's the other main character to the first one that you showed.
Okay,
So
okay.
that was Emily's cosplay.
And then there's this guy, Fire Force.
Yeah. Let me see what photo she sent. Yeah. Those are all Christmas ones at Holiday Matsuri when we used to just go for cosplay.
I love that.
That actually, I don't know if it's... No, it's not lit up. So the blue parts actually do light up.
Oh.
So what I did is I ended up getting like a little tiny circuit board, and I programmed it for the con. Basically for Hallmat, I made it, instead of being blue like it is in the show, I did red and green. So it would actually cycle through, like the way I would do is it would start from the bottom, and it would like go green all the way around, and then it would come back down and do red. So
Oh, that's
cycle in
cool.
like a circle.
That's so cool. Cosplaying is so neat. It's so neat.
And it's a lot of time. The Goblin Slayer one took about a year of time, like in between working. Shield Hero, the first one that you showed, was the same thing, probably longer, because that one was all 100% handmade. The clothing was made by Emily, the armor was made by me.
That's crazy.
Like and the only thing was like the wig, but Emily still had to style it. But for the most part, everything on that was like 100% made.
That's cool. That's the time and energy and know-how I don't have for cosplaying.
Yeah, that's why now I'm just like, I really want to do another cosplay, but it's like I don't have time. And
you're a big old like, business owner now, Russell.
I know. So that's why now I have to people look at like cosplays that 3D print. It's like a little bit frowned upon in the community.
What?
But it's like,
sorry you didn't shave foam instead.
Yeah, so like the only time I can understand it is like, for example, when we went to our first costume contest, we were not... That one I tell Emily don't share with people because I was so embarrassed by it. It was like that was like the most shameful time, because basically the cosplay was so basic that it was from Bleach, and essentially it was just like Emily handmade it, and that was another one that was completely handmade. But when we went there, we actually had like the lowest audience score. We had like 10 votes, and the next person above us had 120 votes. So we were like nowhere close to the top.
That hurts.
Yeah. And basically, one person that won one of the top prizes, he did everything was 3D printed. So I think in like a competition aspect, it can be...
The word bleach unlocks me like a sleeper agent.
Yeah. No, it was he did it wasn't him. He did the bad guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
If you know who I'm talking about. The
Yes.
first Guardians of the Galaxy, he did that guy.
The blue guy.
No, it wasn't. It was the other blue guy. It wasn't. Yeah, but basically, he did that, and like there probably was a lot of other work that went into it. Hey, what's up, man?
Hello.
There probably was like a ton of other work that definitely went into it because he probably had to paint himself and everything. But I can see how it's like little bit frowned upon because it's like there are people that sit there and like craft the foam.
This is true.
And
This
like
is true.
take a lot more time.
This is true.
So basically, that's why it's a little frowned upon. I think in the aspect of like, I'm not gonna take the Icarus one and go into a costume contest, because the only time that they allow that is, which he could have. I think he probably made the 3D files. You'd have to somehow show proof that you made the 3D files. So he may have made the 3D files, but yeah, it's a little bit frowned upon in the cosplay community because of that. Mainly when it comes to competition. So, but yeah, for me, it's like I don't have time for it.
Yeah.
So at least if I can 3D print it and let it be ran in the background and just have to paint it and everything, it just takes a lot less. It takes stress off my shoulders,
That's good. That's good.
So hopefully I will that one, the one that I'm working on right now, I just started. It's probably gonna take like a month, I would say, of printing again. So
the Icarus one.
That's why. Yeah, that's why someone in chat has to come to the store and buy the Gojo so I can get
help this
3D
man
printer.
fund his 3D printer.
Yeah. I'm not asking for a lot. It's just $2,500.
Just $2,500, you guys. Pick up in store.
I know that there's someone out there that just has too much money on their hands.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, whoever buys it has to also send Lumi $2,500.
Yes, thank you. Deal.
As a promotional fee.
Right. Ed and Eddie dropped on Fortnite last night, apparently. We love that. Is it just Ed, or is it all three of them, Chris? I remember you talking about it, but I don't remember if you said it was all three of them or not. Fortnite.
That's a big joke with one of them.
Just Ed? Okay.
One of the customers that always comes in, he like texts me all the time, and he's like, "Yo, look at this anime character. They're in Fortnite." And I'm like, man, I'm gonna have these kids come into the store, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's the guy from Fortnite."
Yeah.
It's no longer gonna be like, that's the guy from like JJK. It's gonna be like, that's the guy from Fortnite. It's the guy from
Fortnite. That is gonna be the worst timeline.
At some point in the future, there's probably gonna be like some mom of one of those kids that's gonna come in and be like, "I'm looking for like Fortnite figures," and they're gonna walk around the store and they're gonna be like, "Look, you got it right here. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you have Fortnite right here."
And I'll be praying for you. Praying for you.
I just hold my toaster tight in Minecraft.
My toaster tight in Minecraft. That's a mood. That's a mood right there.
Yeah.
Take a bath with my toaster in Fortnite in Minecraft.
Yeah, it's just like
can't be worse than my hubby trolling me after the He-Man trailer talking about, wasn't he the blonde guy from Fortnite? I was like, get out.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that guy that sings that song?
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Just suitable lover.
Drinking problem. Get yourself together.
I got a hole in my mouth. Okay. Oh, what? Free run?
So you guys are gonna start trying to work on mobile rigs for cons, correct?
Oh, possibly.
Possibly.
That's so we are pitching to cons to possibly have a good day.
Bye.
They said bye. Literally hit me with the wave and then kind of went like this.
Why is everyone so afraid of me? They can't even like see me that much when they walk in, can they?
They can.
Okay.
Yeah, if they like lean over, they can see you. Yeah, angled it this way because what we used to. I haven't done any orders just yet, but I usually do like nasty grades and real grades.
You'd think that would bring them over, Phoenix.
I'm not sure. I haven't done any orders recently.
Although nerds are afraid of women, so that's true.
Yeah, just check every Friday on our socials. We'll post all the new stuff that we get in. Yeah, just the company name on like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So I'll post on there every Friday all the new stuff that we get in.
Ooh, new drops.
Yeah. Yeah, new drops.
New drops every Friday, chat. Code MAMALUMI.
You got it in the back?
NekoAlleyAnime.com. I've been abandoned. Help! I have separation anxiety. Come back.
Literally, yeah. If you want,
the standee in the corner is their mascot VTuber, Nora. Nora. What is her full name? What is her government name? Let me pull it back up.
I'll have to wait a little bit. Again, my fiance is like, no, you don't.
Nora Denki. That's what it is. That's their mascot VTuber.
Oh.
She lives in Australia.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I was literally thinking about it. I was like, man, I kind of owe you one.
But chat, I fixed my redeems and Mix It Up should stop breaking now. I basically disconnected VTube Studio. So you guys should be able to just redeem stuff and it just works. My sister's going to Animeverse in Houston in a few weeks. I want to go do fun things, but I'm broke. I want to go to cool cons and buy cool stuff, but I have no money.
Yeah.
Chat, I'm in search of a platonic sugar parent. Please and thank you. Fund my life. Platonic sugar parent, you don't want anything from me, but you just really like giving me money for no reason. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, a first person to right now gift 100 subs get 10% off their order at Neko Alley Anime.
Hell yeah. Sister's going as Zenitsu, the girls are going as Kanae and Kanoa. Oh, that's so cute! I want to see photos when that happens. Just seen Johnny Depp got a gift from Oda while at Comic-Con in Japan. Damn. Everybody gets presents but me. Everybody can go to cons but me. First world broke people problems, you guys.
Yeah, we have something.
We have something. It's something, chat. Look at all the freaking gacha machines he has. I would go ape shit over this. And the snacks. And the plushies and the figures we saw earlier. Please unleash me. What is this?
So something new that we're doing for a little bit. I don't know how long we're gonna do this promotion, but basically, if you spend over 50 in the store, you get a spin at this gacha.
Ooh.
And you can get a free keychain.
I love gacha. Like so, I'm a sucker for gacha. Take all my money. I have a gacha problem. I absolutely have a gacha problem. I just stopped playing gacha games. I spent way too much money on gacha games.
That is fair. That is completely fair.
But a gacha machine, though, I'm all over that.
Yeah, literally, it's a little baby in comparison to what's
I know. That's so fun, though. Liz would go bankrupt in here as a compliment. Real.
Yeah. But, yeah, literally, this is something that we're just trying to do, because it's like, some people get, like, come in and buy one figure, and I was like, I figured that, this would be like an incentive for
Yeah.
people to like if they want to spend like a little bit more, they get like a keychain snack or like one of them is like a discount on your order. One of them's a free candle, stuff like that.
I love that. I love
Figured it'd be a
free
nice
gift with
little-
purchase. Thank you. Oda did art of Jack Sparrow in One Piece style as a wall hanger. That's sick. Do you ever do like gift with purchase on the website?
I would. The only thing is, I would feel bad if I forgot. So
Fair.
not right now. Maybe something to do in the future. 'Cause sometimes I end up forget since it's so new. I end up forgetting
Mm-hmm.
with the people that spent. I always feel bad afterwards. So
Yeah, just
So,
like a
yeah.
temporary promo, like spend, 50, 75,
Oh, yeah.
whatever, get a free something small.
what? Yeah, if you spend $67,
6, 7.
yeah.
I have hands, I could do it. I will never
yeah.
understand 6, 7. I never will. I will only mock it because
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it.
But yeah, I felt like it was something to hopefully like keep keep the ball rolling after the holidays because it's gonna slow down soon. I feel like
Yeah.
so. I feel like obviously people spend a ton of money during the holidays, and probably in February it's gonna die down the fastest.
It might pick back up
Because-
in March because I feel like a lot of people get their annual bonuses in March.
Oh yeah, tax returns too.
Also tax return season. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it depends. I will see how long. Right now, almost everyone has been spending over that threshold. So
Nice.
I've been like having a bunch of spins to do. So it's like if it's continuously like people are spending over 50, it's like obviously I don't want to lose money either.
Yeah,
If I'm
true.
continuously doing it. I just figured like 50 is a good threshold, I would say, for people to hit. Because it's
Yeah.
like people will sometimes like buy like one figure, and one figure is like a basic figure is like $30.
Yeah.
So
Especially the
it's
the
like,
prize
you're already-
ones. Yeah.
yeah,
I
you're
buy a
already,
lot
like,
of prize figures myself because they're affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got my Friday art VOD on the screen, and right now we're in the clips, my BRB clips.
Oh.
Yeah. For now, I have a clip show every time I go to ads. I might change it though, because I do have to pay for that capability. So I might change that. Steals sodas. Hi, Rocky Road.
You gonna take over?
Want me to take over?
All right, I'm gonna sit down for a moment.
All right,
Grandpa
well, let me
has
grab
to
my
take a
water.
rest. It's okay, I get it.
In my little leggies.
My leggies. I'm surprised you don't have like a stool or a chair or something.
I thought that like, but if like someone wants to come up and say hi, like
True.
then that would-
Everyone's been afraid of me today.
It happens. Like honestly, I tell people that's why I don't like kind of hype up the store meet and greets. It's kind of going to be like us kind of hanging out because honestly, a lot of people come in and they're just like, "What the hell is going on?" Right
You'd
here?
think that people coming into an anime store would be more receptive to VTubers.
No, unfortunately, no.
We also
That's-
thought that there'd be more of a crossover between like people who do card games plus people who like anime. There's not
Yeah.
a lot of crossover.
Huh. Interesting.
You would be shocked to find out.
That's crazy. It's okay, these are great.
Yeah.
Remind me, I know he put it in the Discord, and I could go read it, but for the sake of chat, it may have been better to ask him, but remind me of your guys' like updated con meet and greet situation so that chat can be aware of how they can help me get into cons more in the future.
Yeah, so I think he has to come over here because it's a little complicated. So I think obviously we want to support the people who support us.
Yes.
So if it comes, it's a certain number of spots that
I
we're gonna
can
do.
explain.
All right, I'll just shut up.
Sorry to bring you back from your nap, Russ.
Yeah. So the way that I broke it down is, and I'll just be like, because I'm always like pretty blunt and straightforward about
Yeah,
these things.
please do.
So with the meet and greets, we are going down to, we're going to make them an hour long. So the slots are going to be a little bit on the lower side from what we're used to. So I am the firm believer of giving everyone like equal opportunities. We're going to start working with like bigger and bigger talents, but I still want to give everyone the same opportunity. So when I was talking to another VTuber manager, she kind of opened my eyes a little bit where she was like, with what you're doing, you are not asking a lot for people to sign up for a code, because it's like, she was like, you sell all official merchandise. So it's like, the thing is, it's not like a downside or anything. And she was like, well, people are kind of going to take advantage of you if like you let everyone in. And I'm like, yeah, that's completely fair. So when I put out like the feeler thing and I kind of wanted to see who would sign up for it, not a ton of people signed up for it, unfortunately, but I think for us, we spend thousands of dollars at these conventions. So we mainly want to try and
recoup some of that cost.
yeah. No,
Understandable.
Yeah. Basically, so I felt like the good way of doing it is, if people sign up for a code, we'll have like 5 priority slots, and essentially, the more sales you get put into a lottery. Like there's a lot, like a lottery system.
A wheel.
Yeah, a wheel.
A wheel.
And we'll spin it, so that at least like for someone, if they just get one sale, for smaller creators that may just get one, and there may be a bigger creator that may get 10, like you still have an opportunity. So essentially, more sales you get leading up to the convention means more like, entries into the lottery, and then we'll spin, and then
Yeah.
So
And have I signed up for everything? Do I need to do anything else? Because I have my code, but is there anything else I need to do to set myself up?
That'd be it.
Okay.
It's simple.
We handle everything else.
All right, chat. So you heard the drill. If we want to get me into more cons or have the opportunity to do so, you gotta buy stuff and use my code.
And there's no limit, by the way, on like amount of money to spend to use the code. So
yeah,
even if you're like, I just want a Sony Pop shipped to me, you could do that.
Hell, see? You can spend $5 and you're still enabling me to enter the raffle to join the cons.
Heck yeah.
With the longer slots. And it would mean a lot to me to be able to do that, because I do get some like followers and some new interactions when I do those things. So it's been really great to have the opportunity thus far to do these cons with you guys. And I fully respect the changes that you're making as business owners. So I'm not mad about it. But now we know what we need to do to enable me to continue joining you guys at the cons. And that's simply use my code on purchases.
Yeah. It's not hard. And, if you can use it in store, too, if you ever come in store.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care.
If anybody is local to the Florida place. Where is Stuart, Florida?
So, to give you an idea, Russ kind of described it earlier. Like 2 hours south of Orlando, 2 hours north of Miami.
Okay.
If I can... Do you know where West Palm Beach is? Do you have any idea where that is?
No.
Okay.
The most I've been to Florida is up in the inland panhandle.
Okay. So like 8 hours away from...
Yeah.
Florida's huge. It takes not from here, it takes about 6 hours to get out of Florida, but like from Key West to the tip of Florida and getting into Georgia, it takes about 8 hours in total. Which sucks. So...
She laughs in Texas. You could drive for 12 hours and still be in Texas.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm saying numbers, but you're like, 12. So, I mean, granted, it's not a very well-known place. It is the sailfish capital of the world. Where everybody comes for sail fishing.
Okay.
As well as the town north of us, Port St. Lucie, was actually featured in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is kind of funny.
Wow.
It was part of the Stone Ocean arc where the Dolphin Gang was located, which I'm like, that's hilarious. Or Dolphin
Amazing.
Gang jail. Excuse me.
Amazing.
But yeah, it's a very small town. It's always kind of, I've lived here all my life. Like Russ said, I've never seen snow. I've never, like, I've been outside of the state, obviously, and I've been
Mhm.
outside of the country, but I've never gone during the winter time and gotten
Mhm.
like real snow, as we want to call it, instead of a pile of ice on the ground. That
Yeah,
just
that's what
sits
we're
there and
getting
does
right now
nothing.
is the pile of ice. It sleeted last night, and now there's just a pile of ice.
But it's crazy to say too, because like I said, I've lived here all my life. We've had hail, we've had like crazy instances of weather that should not exist down here, but I've never seen like proper, and I've seen like baseball sized hail, but I've never seen proper like snowfall and all of that. So it's a lot bigger than it used to be, but it's still a rather small town, and
Nice.
they kind of take pride in that.
Nice. I do love that.
Yeah, it's a town focused on supporting small businesses and trying to take care of one another, which is lovely.
That's great. All right, chat, everybody
So.
who's in Florida, I know there's a few of you. Time to go visit the store.
And I think, we have international shipping still active? We do have international shipping, so if anybody wanted to get anything internationally too, they could always use your code.
Use my code MAMALUMI for shipping and
there
in
you
store. I think that's
we
great.
don't care either way.
I think that's great that you guys allow the codes in store too. That's super cool.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you tell me the code, I'll type it in. I don't care.
Hell yeah.
We have somebody who he's regular but not super regular. He is actually a VTuber himself, and he uses his own code, which
I
is hilarious.
love that. I love that. Good for him.
We don't care at all.
Bet I'm gonna use my own code whenever I have money to spend.
There you go. But yeah, can I ask you a question?
Please.
What is your favorite game? I'm gonna take the sweater off while you answer.
My favorite game. Oh Lord. That's a tough one. I have favorite franchises, but one singular game is hard to choose. I would have to say my top franchise is Tales. So Tales of etc. etc. Most recently, the Tales of Arise. But like Tales right now is getting a lot of remasters. So you may have seen something about that. Tales of Exilia, excuse me, Zestiria, Berseria. My top game from that series, maybe my top two, would be Symphonia and Legendia and Berseria. Second franchise would have to be probably Final Fantasy. And I'd have to say 16 was really good, but I'm still sticking with the OGs, where 9 was definitely a favorite, and of course 7. And then like my other top franchise would be Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons, because that's really what started me into gaming, was Harvest Moon on the PS1.
Heck yeah.
I think that was just a random thrift store find that my dad came across. Like, I had an N64, but we had, like, Turok, which was terrifying, and Rayman, which was also terrifying, because one of the bosses was in a cave. So, I dabbled on the N64, with, of course, like, the Pokemon Stadiums and whatnot, but I think my big love has always been, like, PlayStation games. So, I'm huge into RPGs.
Heck yeah. I don't know anything about the Tales series, but I do know some Harvest Moon. And because I liked Harvest Moon, I love Stardew Valley for that exact reason.
Yep.
Hello.
Pretty much any little cutesy farming simulator will have my whole attention for the longest time. Right now I'm playing the newest Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar, which I never played on the DS when it was out because it was just a puzzle game. And I don't like puzzle games, so I'm liking that this one is not a puzzle game.
You know, you just reminded me of a game that I completely forgot about. There was a game that I had growing up. It was called Professor Layton and the like whatever case. Oh, I used to love those games. I'm trying to figure out how to get one of those games for myself because I
I
haven't played it in
tried
so long.
Professor Layton, and some of the puzzles just about did my head in. I am not a puzzle person. Like, jigsaw puzzles, fine. But I
Yeah.
use guides to get through Zelda puzzles, and Layton was just too much for my brain. I really tried. There was one, I think, with like matchsticks or something, and it just made me rage quit.
Oh, I think I know. And you know what's crazy too is I was sitting there and I'm probably like 11 playing these games and I'm killing it. I'm getting it. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm killing it. And now looking back on it as an adult, I'm like, I don't know if I could play these games.
Yeah, I was like 18, 19, maybe 20 when I tried Layton, and I got through it to a certain point, and then I just hit one, and I just could not get past it, and that was the end of the road for me and Professor Layton.
Because I think I finished one of the cases when I was a kid. I don't think there were many of them out, but I think it was like the first one that came out on the DS, like the DS Lite. And I was obsessed with that game for a very long time. That's another one I gotta try and find. But yeah, so like right now I'm Stardew Valley, and I wasn't very big into Animal Crossing, but I found Hello Kitty.
Okay.
And I really like that.
See, I haven't tried the Hello Kitty one, but I definitely was into Animal Crossing way back when on the GameCube. And then obviously the Switch version during the pandemic that we all like dropped our entire lives into.
And you know what's crazy too? Because during the pandemic I worked at a senior living facility, so everybody was telling me about how they're so bored, they have nothing to do, and meanwhile everybody's calling out of my work, and I'm like, I have worked so much, I don't know what sleep is.
Oh God.
Oh, that was so bad. So like people were saying, they're like, yeah, I have like 700 hours in Animal Crossing, and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I've got 20.
Yeah.
And I probably fell asleep during every single hour.
Oh, damn. Yeah, thankfully I was able to work from home during the pandemic. So and my job wasn't like super intensive. So I was able to like multitask sometimes, and then my husband had to go into work, but then we would play when he got home, and so you could hop onto each other's islands and stuff like that.
Yeah. See, we never did that. We never had that. We did do that we're going to start doing that, I think, with Cult of the Lamb when the new Cult of the Lamb update comes out. But otherwise, Russ and I have never really like duoed a game before.
It's a lot of fun. A very long time. It's a lot of fun. My husband and I will like dabble in multiplayer games. I am talking about my multi-year abandoned Animal Crossing island, Becky. I don't want to know how long it's been since I turned it on. I played the Happy Home Designer DLC for a little bit, and I like haven't touched it since, so it's been a couple years.
I did that, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get back into this game, let me restart my island.
Yeah,
it's an old island, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
And I regretted it immediately.
You always think it's gonna be the best idea, and then it's really not.
I was like, God damn it.
Using your friends' islands to store stuff.
Yeah, I had all the bells hacks to do. I did all the stupid time skipping. And I'm like, man, I don't want to go through that again.
Yep. So,
but yeah.
I'll have to turn it on and take a look at what I did to my island one of these days.
I've got bugs on that. Oh, God bless you, Russell.
Bless you!
How loud he sneezes, by the way.
Yeah, he's a man. They all scream when they sneeze.
He screams when he sneezes. He barks when he burps. Like,
Mr. Lumi's sneezes always come out of nowhere, and they're always so loud. Because you know how normal people, usually your sneeze kind of has like a lead up? They just explode out of his face. There's no lead up.
That's rough. And you know what's hilarious? He'll sit there and tell me, he's like, you snore like a lawnmower. And I'm like, okay, that's wonderful. I am at least quiet 95% of the time.
Right. Right.
I'm not screaming to sneeze. I'm not barking to burp. I'm not having a full-blown seizure in my sleep, scaring crap out of me. looking in the eye right now.
The twitching that they do.
Oh my, he had full on like jumped out of his skin one night. I was like, what happened? He's coming. He's defending his honor.
No.
No, he's not. He's like, I got things to do. I'm a busy man, businessman.
Businessman do businessman things.
Yeah. But does anyone in chat or you, Mama, have any questions for us?
How did y'all get this store started? What was the thing that made you want to do this, and how long has it been open and stuff like that?
So, yeah, I mean, we opened a physical location back in 2024. It was September of 24 that we opened the physical. But we've been online since 2023. I want to say October of 23. Honestly, during COVID, because he worked at Best Buy before, and then, like I said, I worked at a senior living facility, and then moved to working at a veterinarian's, which was lovely. And it's my current job.
Nice.
But I decided, like during the pandemic as well, when we were just bored and doing nothing and sitting in our house watching Trailer Park Boys every weekend, we're like, we should go out and do things. So I think for our birthdays that year, because our birthdays are so close, we can just kind of make it a trip. He is October 20th and I'm November 6th, so we just kind of smack dab in the middle and hope for the best. We decided to go on like adventures, and a lot of the zoos in the area, which was crazy too. During the pandemic, a lot of the zoos saw like increased depression in the animals because they were used to the people being there every day. And I was like, oh my God, we gotta go to the zoo.
That's so sad.
So that's why I was like, we're gonna go to a bunch of zoos. And he was like, you know what? I found out about this anime store that's local-ish to us, but it's pretty prevalent. And we ended up going there, and it just wasn't enjoyable. It was not clean. It was not friendly. It was not chill. It was clinical, and we felt kind of uncomfortable the entire time. So we were just like, I don't know. Then he ended up going to, this is a chain. We ended up going to another one. And again, same instance, same owners. And we're all like, oh, this is just uncomfy.
That's unfortunate.
So we decided near the end of 22, Russ was like, you know what? I think I can do it better. He's like, I think I can do this better. And then we saw a lot of fake stuff. Like at the time, Wish was really prevalent. So we saw a lot of like Wish figures and stuff that just doesn't even look like the character. Like Goku is not purple. Stuff like that. The skin tones were totally off. Like everything was, you could tell it was a fake figure. And there was nowhere around us that had like the real ones that weren't insanely expensive. Like there's a place that's up at our local mall, and they charge for a figure that will charge $25 for it. They have it on the shelf for like $65. That's not a joke.
Gross. And you know it's those prize figures too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we're like, yuck.
Yuck.
So, now we sit there and be like, well, at the time he was like, I feel like I could do this better. And I told him, like, if you want to do this, this is your dream. I will support you 1,000%. We will do everything that we can. We ended up getting through the online store, getting enough funds to open the physical location. And then it's just kind of taken off from there.
Amazing.
But one of the things that we really wanted to do is when we were talking about opening up the physical location, we saw a lot of VTubers. There were a lot of VTubers who were, especially this is like coming out of the pandemic now, who were super kind, super underrated, I mean, the one at the time that we followed the most was Iron Mouse. So, and you saw her meteoric rise during that time. But then we found a lot of like smaller VTubers, and we were like, these people are great, these are awesome. What if we had VTuber stuff in the store? We don't know anybody who has VTuber stuff in the store. We can't even find like merch for VTubers half the time. So it would be lovely to do that. And then that's where all the meet and greets came from. Because we wanted to feature newer people or smaller people or people who don't have the same opportunities at like a con or a store location or anything, with a lot less overhead. It's not like I'm flying somebody out to be like, and sit in my back office.
Yeah, VTuber merch is such a hard thing because there's so many manufacturing sites out there and so many companies that say that they'll do merch for you, and it's like, are they legit? Is it good quality? Like, it would be really nice to have VTuber merch just sitting in a store, but like, how do you even go about that?
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like with some of the distributors that we have now, we have a lot of the more popular ones, more like Hololive and the dead one.
The dead one. Rip.
We had a lot of their products for a hot minute, but it was a lot of the more popular ones. Even still, it was mostly what are those called? Nendoroids.
Yeah.
It was mostly the Nendoroid figures, and we couldn't get anything else in. But ever since, doing the meet and greets in store and talking to a lot of people, we've gotten a couple of like their merch that they made. Like we partnered with Vampire at Odessa and released her merch for her.
Nice.
And then we also have Scio Synchronicities merch in store as well as online.
Very cool. Yeah, one day I'd like to have like good, dedicated, high quality like standees and stickers and keychains and all that good stuff. But it's hard to find a company to work with that doesn't have a lot of customer service problems.
Correct.
So.
And as well, we didn't even realize this. Like when a lot of VTubers do merch drops, unless you have like a verified place to send it out of, you're sending it out of your house.
Really?
And that's scary.
I didn't know that. Because I know that some companies will have like their own website for it, but that's not everything.
If you don't want to go through some of the websites that are on the less than reputable side.
Yeah.
Simply just getting through manufacturing and then collecting all of the stuff and just holding on to it. A lot of people will just ship it out of their house, which I think is crazy.
That is crazy.
Yes, my name is on the internet. My face is plastered on the internet. But at the same time, I don't want you to know where I live.
Exactly. Like, I'm not about to be sending my address out to people. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, like, one of the benefits that we saw, especially through working with Odessa, was like, she didn't do a merch release for a very long time because she was so nervous about that. And you can't, even if you get a P.O. box, you have to register a P.O. box to a physical address. So it's like, what is the point of a P.O. box then? But still, it's fantastic to be able to like find different ways for people to do things. And I know she had been talking about this for a very long time.
We'll sell Lumi address for $500,000.
Yeah, right?
How dare you?
It's like that trend I see on TikTok where it's like, will you rat your girlfriend or your best friend out for like levels of things? And it's like a first class trip to wherever you want.
Becky and I send the will you punch your best friend for $1 billion TikToks back and forth to each other.
Yeah, and the answer's always, hell yeah.
The answer's always you first, then me.
Yeah, do I get double if we do it to each other?
Right.
It's only fair.
It's only fair. Yeah, she literally just sent me one last night.
So I'll send them to my best friend the entire time, and I'm like, the way you and I would be okay if I just decked you real quick.
Right.
I just made you hit the ground real hard. And she's like, and I'd be okay with it, because at least I'd get half of that. And I'm like,
yeah,
correct.
exactly. Who needs to play the lottery? Just beat up your best friend for money instead.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Russ and I always make the joke of like, when are you going to win the lottery? When are you going to retire me?
Yeah. Well, we gotta play it.
Yeah.
Punch Mr. Louie for $20 at a Dr. Pepper. I know you would.
That'd probably be my best friend for us, so it would be funny.
Right.
But yeah, so that's why we opened the store. That's why we decided to just help people who deserved it through finding the VTubers, and then as well as like just having like a good place to go.
Yeah.
And get merch that was certified and like real.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a ton of there's a ton of like video game stores and a couple anime stores around here, but it's like I would rather buy these figures off of Amazon and probably get them for cheaper and be better quality. Or if I really had to, I would do the like a proxy service, which I've done before.
Yeah, like having somebody buy it in Japan and then sending it that way.
Yep, the
I know
one
a lot of people.
I use the most is from Japan.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll just buy from Ami directly.
Yeah. You all right over there, Sport?
Is he falling
No.
apart?
A little bit.
Little
He
bit.
just put his orange juice on his forehead for some reason, like as an ice pack. Oh, Grandpa's coming back. Hold on.
Uh-oh, Grandpa.
Grandpa's got his cane, his orange juice.
He's hobbling on over so slow.
Uh,
Got my cane.
Elias staff.
Nice.
He does not actually need a cane.
I mean, you never
got
know.
my cane.
No, he doesn't.
You never know.
This is how I get around.
No.
This right here. That's how I get around the store.
The
For
3D printed
whooping.
staff that can't handle any
It's
weight
for
put on it.
whooping.
Just saying, get out of here, you damn Minecraft watchers.
Yeah, all those Minecraft rats.
Do y'all
the
get any
Minecraft
like
movie, that's
terrible
gross.
customers? Like a
Oh.
trend of terrible customers?
Besides like the sexist ones that are like, you don't even know what any of this is in here.
Oh my god. Take your neck beard and
Yeah,
get
get
out of
a-
here.
Yeah, literally.
For the Minecraft movie, got a lot of little kids that came in here, and we're just like walking around like, oh look, boobies.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, talk about the prank call we got before we opened.
Oh yeah, I was sitting at so a week before the store opened,
Mm.
I was sitting at the computer and I just activated the work phone because I wanted to get it situated before the store opens.
Mm-hmm.
And I have it sitting there on the counter and it starts going off. And I was like, well, the store's not open. So I'm like, do I want to answer this call? And I was like, you know what? I'm here. I'll answer the call. And I answered it. And I knew right away it was probably going to be a prank call because the first thing is like, they're like snickering and it's little kids, I could tell. And he's like, is this the place with it? Because I had Nora's, this cutout was in the window. of
Oh
Nora.
wow, already.
And I had it in the window because it was like since I made it this way where she can hold a sign, it said opening up September like 14th. And he was like, "Is this the place with the girl with the big titties
Oh my
on
god.
the front?" And I was like, "Yes, it is." And then he goes and then he hangs up the phone.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about Nora. So like we had her as a concept for just as a mascot before she was a VTuber. So like we have like merch of what we call the old her. Still available.
That's cool.
I took it off the website.
Oh, never mind. I have a sweater then. Old Nora and her old design that was not TOS friendly. And
yeah, I like how the artist made it. And obviously we didn't know we were gonna make it into a VTuber, but I wasn't used to the artist being like, how sexy do you want this character to be?
Oh.
And I was like,
that's one to make it. How do you want it?
and I was like, well, if she's gonna be a mascot, I don't want her to be like too sexual. So like he made her with the original design, she has like a little bit of under boob showing. And also didn't know that was a TOS thing when we came to the model design. Under boob and then also butt fang. I didn't know was another thing that
Butt
breaks
fang?
TOS.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the term, but it's like where if you look in between her legs,
Oh, the booty
you can
cheeks?
see her butt. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was called butt fang.
A thong, if you will.
No, it's not a thong. It's her ass.
It's her like
You can
actual
see her
booty
ass.
cheeks.
I know, but it's the shape. It is in the shape of a thong.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that was like an actual thing.
Yeah, the booty cheeks, the under boob, you can't see the like the groin crease on a VTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So literally the two things that are not allowed, and that's why we had to redesign it. So we got rid of the boob window.
No boob window.
No boob window.
No boob
and
window.
Told them to get rid of the booty cheeks.
Slapped in cheeks.
So yeah, a little bit more contained now. And a little bit more.
A little bit more contained.
But it's fine. They also they definitely increased the boobage size when they made that model.
It's important.
They gave her a good couple of sizes.
It's important.
Well, that was the thing. Like going into it, I really, as a mascot, that was the one thing that when we did the auditions, I didn't want her to be sexualized in any way.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of okay with that. But yeah, I was like, I specifically wanted to find someone that like isn't overly and it's fine. Like I don't care if people do it, but I just felt for a mascot of a store,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
needed
want
to be a
her
little bit
posting.
more PG, I guess.
Appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
That
want
makes
her
sense.
posting on Twitter spreading her cheeks or
Yeah.
anything.
How many auditions
Which
did you
is-
get for that?
I
say, like-
think we got about like 30, if I remember correctly.
Oh, wow.
And then I heard about probably 15 of them.
Yeah, a lot of them were like literally wasting my time.
Yeah.
Like one of them was just like, when do I start? And as
Okay.
the last question.
Like any comments, concerns, whatever. When do I start?
Well, there's something to
And
be
then-
said about confidence, but when it turns into arrogance, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of like, so I'm not gonna like break down the specifics, so I don't
No.
want to feel like I'm like calling anyone out, but like there was a lot of people that overpromised, and then when it came into the interview part of like, because basically we like did the initial wave of people,
Mhm.
and then we hopped into the interview if we felt like, okay, these would be good to sit down with.
Mm-hmm.
And they like overly made promises, and then it was like when it came to the interview, it's like completely like I was like hyped at first for some of them, and then it was like nope. But like Nora, when she did her audition, she put so much like thought into it. It was like unreal. Like she mainly plays Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
She recreated. I don't know if you saw. She recreated the whole store in Minecraft.
I
and did a
did
whole skit.
not. What, for her
Yeah, she
audition,
made-
she did this?
Yeah.
For
Holy
her
shit.
audition.
Well, no
Yeah.
wonder you picked her. Goddamn.
Yeah, she like
Hi, what up?
redid the whole store
That's
and everything,
crazy.
and down to like little details, like everything looked exactly the same. Like the counter, the front, like she did her research.
That's
like,
crazy.
heavily.
Had the
So
TV behind us and everything.
That's
Yeah.
wild. Damn.
Yeah, so
I didn't
she-
even audition,
she
but I
did
feel
like-
like I'm ashamed.
well, yeah, it's like some people like the one thing that we looked at too was like there was one part of it where I was like, hey, submit a video if like you know kind of you didn't have to submit the video,
Mm-hmm.
but honestly the video part, that's what made us decide on who we sat down with,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it was kind of like, okay, if you sat down and did a full like video,
Mm-hmm.
like that shows a lot of interest
We might
in
have kids coming in here.
yeah, we might have kids coming in.
I'll give
Okay.
you
Put this back
a
on.
kid warning if we need it.
Got it.
We're gonna find out. And 3,
Will
2, 2.5.
they
Yes.
open the door? Okay.
Hi. But yeah, it was super interesting to see how dedicated some people were. Like she was extremely dedicated. And then
That's
we
so
had
cool.
one that we got a video of, and it was like no, not even their model. It was just a black video, and it was just her talking, and I was like, so that's just a WAV file
Yeah, that's just audio.
that we just put on YouTube. Okay, cool. But there were a couple of people that we were considering at first, and then I think we finally narrowed it down, and that's when I heard about probably about 15 people that I saw and sat down with both Russ and Hanako, and we're like, we like this one, I don't like this one, this one's voice a little grating. And then we had one where I think they were on their own stream, and they're like, yeah, we won't be inappropriate, but they were being like quite inappropriate on their own stream, and I was like, ooh, I don't know about that.
That's
And there's
that's
nothing to say
fair.
against, like cussing or anything. We don't care about stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like they were an ASMR artist, and
that can
and I
get a
was like,
little
"Ooh."
intense. That can get a little
Yeah.
intense.
I was like, we're getting a little too adult there, so that one
Yeah.
kind of got fixed pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But Nora is fantastic. She's very wonderful, and we like to joke and say that she's my wife, and that she's gonna marry me before Roscoe.
I love that. I love that.
But yeah, we also joke as well because she says that like half the women I think on the internet are her wife. Like I think this is a harem at this point.
Probably.
But yeah. So it was very interesting though. I had never seen so many people be interested in us at that time when we were doing auditions, and I was like, whoa.
Whoa. Chat
Like,
has a question.
So is this a VTuber that's a mascot for the store? Yeah, she is pretty much her own creature, except for the fact that she has our mascot as her model, and we own the model, the name, and obviously the channel. But besides that, and besides saying, you know, like you have to help us promote the store, she is pretty much free to do whatever she wants. Which is lovely. So like any opportunities that we can get her into, like cons and stuff like that. So like 9 times out of 10, you'll see her at a con with us. I'll bring her old model, not really her old model, but our old model.
Yeah. And what made you guys want to have a VTuber as a mascot for the store?
Russ can probably answer that question better, but we're gonna switch out because we have people in the store, so we'll have him answer that. But yeah, she's like a whole person.
That's so cool.
Why did we want Nora?
Oh, as a VTuber or as a
Or just like both?
So I felt as though, from a personal perspective of things, I wanted to. So there is a anime store that's here, and I don't know if Emily talked about it. Yeah. Yeah, so they're the reason why we started this.
Yeah, your clinical and not very friendly store that you visited.
Yeah, so what we felt is a lot of anime stores didn't have like a character, and I feel like a character kind of brings more of a like a face to the company versus they just have like, without me saying the name, it's a very generic name. It's, you know, I'm not gonna say the whole. It's blank the anime store. Like it literally says anime store in the name.
Yeah, that sounds boring.
So yeah, so it literally like, is it for the? Yeah, is it for the claw machine? Yeah, it takes dollars. Yeah.
Claw machine. I'm bad at those.
Yeah. But yeah, so essentially I just wanted to give the company like a face. So that was like the biggest reason.
I like that.
And then as far as making her into a VTuber, it was something that I kicked around for a long time. And the reason being was because I was kind of like, from a business perspective, if we had a VTuber, it's like they can do kind of advertising in the background of things. So that's like the biggest reason. I was like, she can kind of still do her own thing, but she's the face of the company. And then also kind of brings things to life a little bit more.
Yeah.
Where it's like someone that people kind of get along with and so on. So that's basically the reasoning.
I like it.
I figured it would be a nice little thing to do.
Yeah, well, it's not something that you see. Because I feel like most anime stores I've been to, their quote-unquote mascot is like just a Pokemon or some animal from an anime or something.
Yeah.
We had a local...
Or the one
we had a local video game store back in my hometown that's still there, but their mascot is their dog, who started with one eye and ended with two, with 2 eyes gone.
Yeah, literally, like, or I'll see, especially it seems to be like a common thing with like card shops, but they'll just have their own, like the owner will just be like a cartoon version of himself. And that's the mascot.
Yeah, the ones
like,
back home, they're like pixelated, pixel art.
Yeah, it's like not a whole lot of thought that goes into it. It's just like, yeah, this is you know, it's just myself.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the mascot. No, I think it's great that you guys have done something like this. The fact that you're doing these in-store meet and greets, it's every weekend you do this?
Basically every weekend,
Yeah.
besides giving us like a day off.
Yeah. I think that's cool.
Yeah, something different.
Opportunities.
Like it's something different because
Mhm.
I feel like it, even though it's like this area is like a lot of older people, it's definitely a lot like newer to
Mm.
some of the people that come in here because it seems like VTubers is still a little bit on the niche side,
Yes.
but it's slowly becoming like more and more popular. But we're even I didn't get into detail, but we're even like still pitching. We're pitching to cons right now,
Oh, that's right.
and I had to send that email, um, which also we'll have to. We have about 13 minutes
Mhm.
before we got to set up for the next one.
Mhm.
But I'm pitching it to cons, and cons seem interested to kind of give us a space for the meet and greets and everything, and sponsor and like I guess sponsor us to a certain degree.
That's
So
cool. Like give you like an
hopefully that
official
would,
like booth.
yeah, like give us like provide the space because it was something that also at the meet and greets I felt like I was selling myself short
Mm.
because I do feel like we were giving like a lot of advertise. Like you went to Segoya Expo with us, right?
Yes,
The first
Segoya and
one we did.
Holiday Matsuri are the ones that I did.
So Segoya Expo, what was a little bit annoying about Segoya Expo was we did give them a lot of free like advertising, and it actually like really helped out their Twitter page. They got like from us like kind of shouting out, they got like I want to say like 50 to 80 followers.
And is
Like they
that the
were a
one where we were
small
just in the game room?
no, we were in the that was the small one. We were on the sales floor.
Okay,
But it kind of looked like
which one was the small one?
it was the first one we did where there was like there was like the same 4 people that walked around.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Have I done 3 cons with you guys then? Because Holiday Matsuri,
Uh,
you guys had that whole table out on the floor with all the cutouts in front of us.
yep.
I remember
Did you do PomCon?
Did I do what?
PomCon?
I don't think so. Sugoi was not the
That was
one where we were in like a corner of the quiet room where people were playing Scrabble and stuff. Was that Sugoi?
that was probably Segoy that you're talking about because it was so dead.
Yeah.
Like it was like there
Okay.
was no. Yeah, that's probably the. So like to give you an idea, if I didn't tell like that one was on a headset. So if you're, I don't think you did. If no, I don't think you did PomCon. If
No.
you did
Yes.
PomCon, I would have told you that you're on speaker.
Sugoi was on speaker, wasn't it?
No, Segoy was headset. If you were on speaker, then that was PomCon.
I don't remember PalmCon. I thought I only did Sugoi and
No,
Hallmat.
PomCon was a good one. I like PomCon.
Let me see if I can
So
find
you probably just did Segoy.
What is
Yeah,
it?
Segoy I'd probably never go back to because we brought them so much attention and they messed up. We were the only person that got power, and they didn't want to like help like with the cost of it, even though we were bringing them a lot. Like, yeah, it was.
Sorry, chat was throwing things at me.
That was thrown.
Mooncakes were thrown at my face.
Oh, mooncake.
Mooncakes. Where is the channel where you guys shared the? Oh, there we go. Promo banners.
Last meet and greet.
So that's Holiday Matsuri. I'm just trying to scroll through and see what ones I've done. Because I did one with Rice. No, I didn't do PalmCon. Netsu. I did Netsu. NetsuCon. That must have been the one in the game room then.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
Sugoi, and then I did Netsu, and then I did Halmat.
yes. Netsucon was the one that looked like we were gonna break room. You're right.
Yeah, that one was weird. That one was weird. I think I was on speaker for that one.
Yes, yeah, you were.
Honestly, speaker
That one I probably
is better, but I think you said the con forced you guys to use a headset?
yeah, that would have been a tough one to speaker I would say is better, but that would have been a tough one to do on speaker because of the fact that everyone was so close.
Mm.
So the issue, which it's not necessarily a bad thing because, it's not like anyone's streaming,
Mm-hmm.
but essentially, yeah, there was a lot of overlap. There would be a lot of overlapping voices.
Yeah.
Have a good day, guys. So that was the biggest problem with that.
I just think
So hopefully,
it's like it seems more accessible to be on speaker because then you can literally
yeah,
just shout at people as they walk by.
yeah. But I think we're gonna try to aim for the other thing too that would have been tough to hear people is we had the stage behind us.
Ah.
So if they're going on, like they were the ones that Holiday Matsuri left it open to us on whether or not we wanted to do speaker or not. But I said they said like they wouldn't recommend it because you probably couldn't hear, and I was like, okay, that's fair, but the spacing was an issue too. Like if you saw how close, like if you saw how close the everyone how like that's why I'm hoping if we can pitch this to cons and they give us like a 10 by 30 space
Yeah.
where each display has a good distance between each other, because that's what they did for Holiday Express. Was it what a Virtual Express? They had such a huge distance between each TV, so they had speakers that were playing. But it does make it a lot easier because then the talent kind of can kind of wave people down.
Yeah.
And so on. So yeah, I think it's really gonna be up to the conventions, I would say.
Yeah.
On whether they are like, because we'll probably have to bring if we do the speakers, we'll probably have to bring the headsets with us, just in case they're like, hey, this is too loud. Like,
did you ever
can't do
get that second headset figured out? Because I know the one that I was using kept like cutting out terribly.
So we found out that we'd have to use the adapters for everything.
Got it.
What could have happened too is one of the headsets I'm messed up. I didn't like think about it.
Oops.
Is we had two groups that were had to flip the TV. So one of them I flipped without thinking about the cord, and it bent the hell out of it.
Oh no.
So, but after we put in that adapter, like it seemed to work fine after that, right? When we swapped out both adapters, Emily? Yeah, so once we put in that USB adapter, it worked fine. That was one of the big complaints was like technical issues when we submitted when we put out that Google form.
Yeah.
But it's fortunately like stuff that, we couldn't foresee coming because literally it was working fine up until like halfway through the con.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a very unforeseen thing. So I think going forward if we have to do the headset, we'll just do the adapter, which we know now. So
well, that's good.
I think we kind of ironed a lot of things out. And then hopefully if we pitch this to cons and they want to like really kind of help us out, if they pay for the Wi-Fi, that would be huge.
That would be huge.
Because the hotspot we had a hotspot for it, which it did work out pretty well. But what we found out afterwards was with the hotspot, if cons like find out you're using a hotspot and not their Wi-Fi, hey, how's it going? If they find out you're using the hotspot and not their Wi-Fi, they'll tell you to turn it off.
What?
And yeah, they'll be like, nope, you can't have that.
But their Wi-Fi is terrible.
Well, their Wi-Fi is expensive. To give you an idea, if I wanted to get Wi-Fi at Hallmat, it would be $350.
Oh my god. But there's so many
people
using the Wi-Fi, it was terrible anyway.
Well, every con I've had the hotspot.
Okay.
So the hotspot is a lot cheaper because the hotspot I'm paying I'm paying $25 a month because I'm paying for the internet and then also I'm paying off the device. So I'm paying $25 a month, and like most cons, it's like $200 to $300 for Wi-Fi.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it's a ridiculous price.
Yeah.
So I feel like Wi-Fi issues, whether I'm using the hotspot or their Wi-Fi, it's always going to be a problem. I don't think there's any way to skirt around that.
Yeah, probably not. Well, and especially with your Discord, like limiting your video as well, to the, what was it, 720, 780, 720?
720.
720, yeah. Just some things that will work themselves out in the future, I figure.
Well, that part, as far as that, I mean, at least I know with these it's a little bit on the tough side, but
yeah,
like if when we didn't lock the video feed, like there were some times where it dipped down so bad that like the delay was so bad.
Ugh.
Like it was really bad.
That's
so we tried, when we locked it to 720, everything was fine.
That's good.
So yeah, I think if you upgrade the server, I think you can get to 10, but we need like 3 more boosts or 4 more boosts to get to level 3 or whatever.
And they would have to be consistently monthly boosted to keep it.
Yeah, which I feel like that's like not going to happen for our server, because it's like understandable. Everyone has their own server for their audience, so yeah, you'd want to put the boost into your own server.
Yep.
So I can't see anyone else really boosting our server.
Which is unfortunate, but also understandable.
Yeah. But we are at that time.
We are.
We would need to. Emily's going to take photo. I got to take my photos.
Okay.
And if anyone has any last minute questions.
Yeah, we'll do the last after the photo. All right. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Cheese. Smile chat.
Ah! Get my good side, Becky says.
Yeah. But yeah, does anyone have any last minute questions?
Yeah.
Rapid fire.
Any last minute questions, chat?
To talk to an anime store owner, unless you come in.
That's true. You gotta go visit the store. Code MAMALUMI in store and on the website. Get some good anime merch,
if you
yo.
come in, I expect you to have a list of questions for me.
Buy other VTuber merch with my code.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for having me today. It's unfortunate that everyone was afraid to say hi, but we had some good conversations.
Yeah, that's why I always tell people, like, it's just kind of like more podcast style. Like,
Yeah.
we're just essentially hanging out for the most part.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I think it's very, very new for people coming in.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, honestly, the biggest thing, which is crazy to say, I'll say this real quick, is like people think it's AI.
Yes.
So at this point, they just don't want to come up. Like,
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like we had someone last week that like, is that AI? And they were like, they didn't want to come up. And then I was like, no, it's a real person. And then they came up.
Yeah.
So for some reason they're creeped out if it's AI. But if you say it's a real person, they're like, oh yeah. But
well,
yeah, thanks for joining
yeah,
us.
thank you so much for hosting. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect from the Discord call, and I'm gonna talk to my chat for a little bit, and then we'll say our goodbyes over here. But everybody in chat, say goodbye!
Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Okay. All right. That was fun. It is a little sad that nobody wanted to come over and say hi, but you know, it is what it is. Hold on, let me resize this. I had to like adjust the size of the program for the meet and greet. And then we'll put me back over here in my little corner. Okay. I will talk to Mr. Lumi and see if he wants to do Xenosaga today. I've kind of been bogarting the internet a little bit from him, so we'll see what he wants to do. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for chatting and asking questions. Thought about hopping over, but my house is super noisy right now. Valid. But yes, if you want me to be able to partake in more cons that they are at, and I want to partake in more cons that they are at, you can help me by spending money on their website. There is no minimum. You can literally buy the smallest thing. Just use code MAMALUMI when you do, and that enables me to be entered into like the lotto system, the raffle system, to get a spot at a con. The cons are going to be an hour slot instead of a half an hour. I probably still won't be able to stream them, so you guys necessarily won't see the fruits of our labor, but just having the opportunity is huge, because I do always get like an extra follower or two from people that pop over and say hi to me at the cons. So it's really important to me that I be able to have this opportunity, and I really appreciate all the support that you guys always give me. So this, I know I really don't ask you guys to spend money a lot, because I know that money is hard to spend these days. But if you're gonna buy some anime-related stuff, NekoAlleyAnime.com, code MAMALUMI, save 5%. I have the link in my Discord, I have the link in my panels, and it would just mean a lot if you guys could just ever so often do a little purchase so I can get entered in for cons in the future. Other than that, it also would mean a lot if you guys like just watched my YouTube playlists. I'm working on those watch hours. I'm really trying to monetize my YouTube to play ads, so that again I don't have to ask you guys to shell out money all the time. I think it would benefit all of us to be able to have me do passive income via ads, which is why I've increased the timing of ads on Twitch, and it's why I'm really pushing so heavily for my watch hours on YouTube, so that I can monetize most of my videos. There are some that are copyrighted because of like sound alerts and stuff, but I appreciate you guys always showing me your support in the ways that you do. The lurks, the chats, I do really appreciate the subs and the bits that you guys give me when you feel up to it and when you feel like you can afford it. I don't ever want it to come across like I'm not appreciative, because I really am. You guys are the best. One day I will be doing this full time. I'm putting that out into the universe. One day I will be able to do this full time in such a way that the income is mostly passive. So through ads, through whatever sponsorships I can get. But as always, I need your support, and I appreciate your support, and I hope that I continue to get it, and I hope that I continue to make it worth it for you to do so. I have a lot of things planned this year. For Valentine's Day, the week of, I'm going to be playing, Dream Daddy? A visual novel where I'm a daddy and I'm dating other daddies, so that'll be fun. And then I will also be doing, I think I'm going to start adding Friday art streams as like a regular thing, mayhaps. And so I'm going to start doing... in February, I'm going to be doing free Valentine's art for subs. It's a little like doodle-a-thon. So if you guys do any subs on Fridays, I will do a little teeny bit art piece for you amidst whatever else I'm working on, because I have some commissions and then just like the other backlogged free stuff. So that's what's coming up in February for Valentine's Day. And then I have some stuff planned for April. And do a little April Fool's thing, and then as always, I need to work on my birthday / streaming anniversary event. I don't want to do too many subathons. I feel like that's asking too much, so we'll see what I do. I might just do like a 12-hour birthday stream just to hang out with you guys or something. And then I'm heavily focusing on holidays this year. I'm trying to be really, really prepared this year by like commissioning art for myself when I can afford it, doing holiday themed art commissions, or just holiday themed free art, just giving back to you guys for your time and your energy and your attention. So I have some bases that I've collected for holiday themed stuff. So 4th of July, and then obviously the big holidays like Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I'm trying to be more prepared, you guys. Be proud of me. It's really hard. Last year, I was not prepared for any holidays whatsoever. This year, I'm trying to be a little bit more prepared. You're going to be seeing the holiday-themed subathons happening a lot. It's, $5 per sub, or just like $5 dono will get you a little piece of art from me. So I hope that that's something for you to look forward to. As always, we will be doing scary games in October as well. I might not do as many collabs this year, We'll see how that goes, because I feel like I did a ton of collabs. But I'll once again have you guys vote on what game you want me to play in October, which, honestly, I foresee Nightmares 3, Little Nightmares 3. I foresee that being the winner, because I did the first and the second one the last 2 years, so why not the third? But yeah. Yell at your boy Dan if you ever have ideas or need help. I will. Thank you so much. I have a couple charity streams I'm working on too in August, July, June. When is the summer solstice? Wait, what month is that in? August? I'm doing my Alzheimer's charity stream again this year, as I do. This year I'll be playing a game where you are someone suffering through dementia. So that'll be gut-wrenching. But we'll be raising funds in the name of the Alzheimer's Association. I'm going to try and make it a big multi-streamer event. So I'm going to be planning summer solstice. Yeah, when? Happens in summer. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you. But which month, bitch? I think in June? Okay. Like the middle of June. Okay. But I'm gonna try and make like an event. I am gonna be putting on my big girl pants and reaching out to brands to see if any of them are willing to sponsor prizes for the charities streams. So hopefully I can get us some good prizes to incentivize us to raise some funds, as well as working with a bunch of other VTubers who are willing to do so. So we'll see what we could do in the name of raising money for Alzheimer's and dementia research. June 21st. There you go. I stream on what's called the longest day, although I did speak with someone, a representative of the Alzheimer's Association, and they don't call it the longest day anymore. They call it Do What You Love. So I think that's cool. YouTube lately has been super rewarding of content that revolves around learning stuff, either teaching people or documenting your self-learning. Ever consider doing a video like that? Maybe for drawing. Maybe. Although I can't say I'm a very good teacher for drawing, because I'm still learning and struggling. I don't understand anatomy. Color theory is not a thing that I know. Perspective is hard. I did make a couple tutorials for VTubing. I do have more on the docket that I need to spend time on doing. But I made one for 3D VTubing, but then ran into so many technical issues that it made me really frustrated, and I just didn't want to continue. But I might just like redo that. Because that did my first tutorial did really well on TikTok. Second one not so much. And then YouTube was not mega receptive to my tutorial, but I did it only in short form. So I don't know how I can transition that into long form. I'll have to check the raw files and see what I have left. Documenting yourself learning. People like watching others learn too. That's true. That's true. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Watching me learn how to do better art, like art practice and stuff. Because like perspective, eyeballs, drawing the same thing more than one time, color theory, anatomy, it's all difficult. I trace the 3D posed thing, because you can, that's allowed. But yeah, I have a lot of plans this year, and I'm really hoping to see some growth out of it. I'm hoping to see some funds go to charity, a really important charity to our family. Yeah, I'll talk to Mr. Lumi and see at what charity level he's willing to do a face reveal. Charity dollars donated amount that he's willing to do a face reveal. Because we set it as a goal every time, but we've yet to reach it. So maybe this will be the year where we reach it. Maybe he'll be willing to do face cam Xenosaga streams if we reach a certain level donated. So save your pennies, donate to Alzheimer's research. Want to do a video with an artist friend of mine where she tries to explain color theory to me for her channel. Ah yes, color theory to the colorblind man. What could possibly go wrong? But yeah, you guys mean the world to me, and your support means a lot to me, and you guys help me continue doing what I wish to do, and I won't be able to achieve my goals without your help. So I really, really appreciate you guys. I do have all of my affiliate ships in the panels below. They're listed in the Discord server on the sponsors channel. I have Neko Alley Anime. I'm affiliated with Green Man Gaming. And I also have the VTuber cameo program, Vluplay, which I have not yet gotten any video requests from, so we'll see if that ever takes off. It's not like I promote it a lot, which is another problem that I'm trying to work on, is promoting my things a lot more often, a lot better, and not just hoping that y'all will see my panels and click on it and go, oh yeah, okay, I'll do this. I need to actually, like, hype it up. So, we'll see what I can accomplish for myself. With your help, I might actually succeed at something. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Lumi, see what he wants to do about Xenosaga. I think I've bogarted the internet long enough. Want to give him some time to do what he wants to do before we do anything important. So we'll see how that goes. I might be back live later today. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you're staying warm and dry for those of you suffering through this winter storm. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Bye.